Hello there. This is a live video this morning. I'm starting a new Gene Keys yoga immersion on the Autumn Equinox, 20th of September. So this is a little video on why to choose me as your Gene Keys guide. And really it's about whether you resonate with what I'm saying, and I'll be posting some of these short videos through the week. Okay, so my life work is Gene Key 47. And this is about the shadow of oppression. It's about the gift of transmutation and the city of transfiguration. And I'd say this is one of the key reasons, this kind of work with the shadow self, work with the subconscious self, that really has been with me my whole life. I've had a number of breakdowns, I think 4 that required medication to get out of them. So I've been deeply immersed in this process of recovery, this process of transmuting shadow into light. So I really resonate with the journey of mythical characters like Persephone, who was abducted into the underworld. And this is how I'd see the breakdowns of my early life, where I had no choice. You know, I was taken away, if you like, and I had to go through these long processes. The first one, 7 years of coming out of that. And I later came to see these as shamanic initiations, and also goddess asteroid initiations, because that's been my main focus as an astrologer. And then more recently, but really actually since my 20s, I've been fascinated with the journey of Inanna into the underworld, because Inanna chooses to go and meet her dark, raging sister, Ereshkigal. So this has always felt important to me, like make the choice to meet the shadow, embrace the shadow. So that's the first reason. If you resonate with that, you may well be interested in coming on this immersion. Okay, so the second reason is it's taking place on a platform called Soul Tribe, which is made up of a number of visionary yogis who came together. They were already planning it, but they came together at the beginning of the pandemic, and they set up this kind of global platform with daily practices. And also each of the teachers offers weekly practices. So one thing for me I love about this, it's working with breath, which is really good to build your prana and to stabilize your prana. It's working with movement, of course. Now, I have a tiny living room, and if you told me I was doing Zoom yoga, I would have told you were crazy. But actually, all I have is my little sheepskin here, and everything I do is more on the upper body, but you do some downward dogs and all of that, but it's very doable. And that 3 I'm a 1-3 profile. That 3 movement, daily movement, really helps. I'm a big walker as well, but I feel this like yoga is very conscious movement, and I find the regularity of doing that really helpful. And even if I was going to a class of yoga, I'd only be going once a week. So what I found great is actually the daily practice, being able to get up in the morning. there's a huge archive, or you can do the live sessions, which is really nice to kind of connect with the facilitators and the other people as well on a regular basis, because you tend to see the same faces. So there's connection. The connection's a really important part for me. Then we have the mantras. Well, I'm really into sound healing anyway, so I didn't need any selling on, the regular use of mantra. And that, of course, tunes into those line fives who have the voice, and really strengthening the voice, using the whole body as an instrument, and it really helps the breath when you're doing mantra as well. And just that whole thing about Sanskrit and sacred language, just love all of that, really. So that's another reason I've really taken to yoga. And then there's the mudras. There's all these mudras which are very direct connection for me into the gene keys. I've always really enjoyed doing the gene keys mudras as part of my activation sequence. So that's something, obviously, that is really going to resonate in this. And the teachers are not going to plan they all follow their intuition on what to do, and it's following a seasonal cycle, the kriyas, and also there's detoxes as well that Tara Matthews, who's the kind of visionary behind Soul Tribe, is also a Chinese medicine person, and so she does these seasonal detoxes as well. So there is a way in which the whole Soul Tribe is very much a living organism. I was going to say orgasm, because it is that as well. I have so many bliss moments in Soul Tribe. But it's very living, so there's no hierarchy. It's each of the teachers, the facilitators, is following their intuition, their bliss. And so the weaving of that with my own contemplation of the gene keys has been really amazing. And that's why I think this is going to be like a really, really powerful gene keys activation sequence for, perhaps for people who are new and want to do something that involves, a bit of a structure of the yoga around it. But people who have done I've done it, so many times myself, and I'm really looking forward to doing it in this kind of different way. It feels very physical, as it's to do with the voice, the breath. So yeah, I think it's going to be a really beautiful weaving. And then finally, I'd say another reason to choose me as a guide is I've been an astrologer for some 20 years now, and that's been a huge journey on its own. And the thing I love about the gene keys is that it's self-led. The central message of this is that you are the person who will transform yourself. And so much of our culture and conditioning is, we're waiting for the right medicine, the right teacher, the right course, and often we're living ahead of ourselves. When I've done this, then I'm going to be okay. And so, I want to be here right now with you, with everything you are, with everything that I am, with both the challenges and joys of life. And I really believe deep in my soul that the answer lies within you for your life. And that's taken years to really get my head around that, because as the astrologer, I'm meant to be the expert, but I'm giving up that power very freely, and I really believe from my own recovery journey, from working in mental health for many, many years, that whether you have maybe mild shadow issues or they're really extreme, and you needing help with those from other places, I really feel whatever end of that spectrum you're on, or somewhere in the middle, that the answer does lie within yourself. And the Gene Keys is such a brilliant system. It's so simple in order to reach that. So namaste. If you would like to join this, I'm going to put the links below. So you can join Soul Tribe. Please use my affiliate link so that they know you've joined because of me, which is good. And it's an amazing price. It's $29.99 a month. So that's like £25, and you get just this incredible access to all these beautiful teachers and to resources. And the immersion will take place over 4 months. So you would need to be subscribing for that whole period of the Gene Keys immersion. If you're new to the Gene Keys, it's highly recommended as well that you purchase the Golden Path activation sequence. And again, I'll post my affiliate link so that I get commission if you join, because I've sent you in that direction. And it's such a brilliant investment. As I say, this will be my 6th time of doing the activation sequence. So I've never once regretted purchasing the Golden Path myself, and it really enriches your experience. There's webinars, there's audios, the books. This is a transmission that came through Richard Rudd, so it's really good to get that that energy of the original transmission as well. So thank you for listening, and I hope you come and join me. And it's going to be such a brilliant spiritual adventure. Namaste.